A program on Kardec Radio.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. So glad you are here with us on our Thursday study. And we keep going our Spiritist book study today. Today we start with question 963, and the topic is future and I don't know. I forgot it. I don't know. It's joys and consolations. Let me see.
It's in consolation. Yeah.
Future afflictions and joys. Future afflictions and joys. So, thank you guys with us. Thank you, Wanderley. It's double shift for you this week, my friends. Thank you.
You always do. You do triple.
Yeah. You know. So let's give 2 more minutes until more people join us and we can start. Well, by the way, let's do it. Wanderley needs to leave a little bit early. So can you do the initial prayer?
Sure.
Okay.
So let's close our eyes if you feel comfortable doing that. Let's take a deep breath. Let's be thankful for the lives we have. Again, for the opportunity to be here, talking about the Spirit's book, talking about the gospel of our Master Jesus, and the work of Allan Kardec. Thank you, good spirits, for this opportunity that you are having every week here. And we have been having for over 9 years in Ireland. That's not good for those who are watching us only, but it's good for us, those who are here, those who are trying to learn more, those who are speaking, those who are working with the spiritual side of Ireland. For us, it's a great opportunity, a great pleasure. Thank you for this opportunity again, dear Master, and so be it. Sorry.
Amen. Okay. So thank you guys from Ireland, our volunteers, UK, Portugal, Brazil, and America. No, I just hope Dawn is not lost in the western of Texas. And Sweden as well. Don't forget our friend Leah from Sweden. So, okay. Let's kick off here. And in this chapter here, the main is see, Leah's here. God's intervention in punishments and rewards. And Wanderley, do you think God is concerned about what we are doing and we are not doing?
Okay, that's a trick question.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, I believe God is concerned with everything that He has created in the universe, but not in a managing level that we humans are really thinking. Because once we think that God, He cares if I do the talk on Thursday, if I do say hi to people or if I don't, if I eat more chocolate or less chocolate, if I talk too nicely to my boss or not, I believe I'm humanizing God. So I don't think God cares about these things that we do in our daily lives, because He gave to us life, He gave to us free will, and He set to us in our conscience His laws. So I guess because God is a loving Father, He cares about each one of us. But He knows that whatever we want to do it, we can do it. It's up to us, as Stevan said before. Steven's always say. But in the end of the day, if I start to think that God cares about the small things which I'm doing in my daily life, I may thinking, is doesn't He have anything else to do it? I mean, we have a universe, like which is massively over 200 billions of galaxies with trillions of stars, zillions of planets, and now we are talking about multiverses, more than one universe. And He cares if I say hi or no to my boss in the morning or whatever. I don't think this make much sense to me, but I honestly believe that once He created the laws, He wants us to be happy and to suffer as little as possible. But once we choose to do whatever we want with our life, He cannot stop us. So there is no God who's gonna say, "Oh, Stevan, he's doing this. Stevan, he is driving too fast. I'm gonna go and stop Stevan's car." I don't think God will do this. Okay? Some people they believe in miracles, but I have Einstein's opinion. I believe miracles, they are everything that humankind cannot explain yet. So I don't think God would do a miracle to go against Steven's or myself's free will. So He allows us to do anything that we want, but anything that I want to do it, I'm gonna have to be responsible for it.
Yeah.
And then, Steve, my question is this: are we able to deal with the consequences properly, clearly, I mean, maturely? Because to be honest, I don't like to deal with the consequence of things which I do. Normally, when something comes in my life, I'm the first one to say, "Oh, it's because of this, because of that, it's because of Steve, it's because of God." Then I realize later on, actually, it was my fault. But the first reaction is just blame someone else.
Yeah.
So I think we're not able to deal yet with the consequence, or we don't want to.
Yeah. What we can say, I like what Wanderley said. Like God is the Earth has 8 billion people, just Earth. Okay. God looks after the entire universe. I don't know. I cannot know. I don't know if it's zillion, trillion. I don't have a number for this. And He will be picky. Oh, Wanderley today didn't brush his teeth. So that's why God creates the divine laws.
That's it.
Okay? He creates the divine law. And the message is clear. If you follow these divine laws, thumbs up. If you not, thumbs down. The maths is simple here. These laws is unchangeable, immutable, and fair and justice. Okay? So I love one comment from Kardec. This is on question 964. And Kardec says, not the spirits, this is Kardec. All our actions are subjected to the laws of God.
Yep.
No matter how unimportant they seem to us, they could still be a violation of those laws. If we suffer the consequences of such violation, we have only ourselves to blame.
That's it.
We are thus the artisans of our own future happiness or unhappiness. Guys, we can close the talk today because all these sentences here means everything. We artisans of our happiness and unhappiness. We are the ones who break the law or don't break the law. But then you can say, oh, but when I know I'm breaking the law, at certain point, you know in your conscience when you are doing something bad or something wrong. You know it. You know.
And Steven, we have another point also. If someone says to me, I don't know the law, doesn't matter where you came from, which part of Earth, in all the countries that we have around the world, most of, not, I wouldn't say all the countries, but in all the cultures, we had spirits which came to Earth, which maybe they were philosophers, they were religious people, they were mathematicians. All those ones who came before us, they came to us and they brought to us a reminder of the God's law.
Mhm.
Do not kill someone. Do not try to be smart with someone else. Do not try to, like doctors, they say nowadays, medicine, if you hold a grudge for someone, you may get sick in the future. Andrea Luis said that to us. Doctors, they are saying this. So all these wonderful minds, they are saying to us, hey, be careful, don't do this. So we cannot say anymore, sorry, I didn't know that wasn't good. No one told me. I'm sorry, guys. We have been told several times that's not the way, but we insist. That's it. That's why we're the artisans of our happy or our unhappiness.
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, Fiona.
And just say, keep going here. At the end of the explanations from Kardec, he says, God warns us at every moment whether we are doing right or doing wrong
Yep.
by sending us spirits to inspire us.
Yep.
However, we do not listen to them.
That's it.
And we need to understand how we can listen. Oh, I am not medium. You don't need to be a medium to listen this. Let's say many people, when we do we're gonna do something, we have there's a catch here. This catch could be a warning for you. Not warning for you, don't do it, but a warning to you to say, okay, let me think here. Let me think here what I need to do. I am harming someone if I do this. I am being fair. I am being justice here. So this is a warning for us. And where is the place of God's mercy here? Because he allows us to reincarnate. Once we have the conscious, depends, of course, our level of degree of evolution. When we have a conscious, I can say right now, myself, Wanderley, and you are listening us. We still we get like this 1% of this conscious. So we will be the ones who can say, hey, yeah, I screw up here. I need to fix this. It's like a car, when you drive the car, oh, let's tie it here, let's put this some until becomes perfect. That's what we need to do. And the reincarnation is an opportunity to allow us to fix those problems. But you can say, oh, but how? I don't remember my what I did. How I can be punished, or how I can be someone can ask me to do this if I don't remember what I did. That's the blessing. Because let's say let's say I kill Wanderley previous life, and how I gonna make this relationship with him? I told you here once a story. I don't know if it was on a Sunday talk or we are not judging here doing regression, not doing regression is good or bad. We are not judging here, just saying the case. A couple was married, and the husband went to do a regression for any reasons, and he discovered that his wife killed him in a previous life, let's say. They now are divorced. This is a real case. Because the husband, at the moment he did the regression, he felt all that hate, anger, angry, and he cannot look at the wife with the same tenderness, with the same love as he was having before. And again, Kardec keep going here. God give us resource through new lives to repair our past errors, where areas the son of whom we have been speaking will not have the same opportunities if he misuse his time.
That's it, yeah.
This is Kardec, not the spirits, guys. Kardec.
It's a note.
See how amazing he is in his thoughts, in his way to think, in his way to introduce. But anyway, so it's your time to say something.
No, I'm just thinking, because if you guys, I don't know if you guys like to study the gospel. I mean, the gospel according to Spiritism, of course, but the gospel of Jesus, I mean, the Bible. I like to study that a little bit. And I remember there was a passage, I think was a rich man came to Jesus and said, what should I do in order to go to the kingdom of God, to go to heaven? Jesus said, what does the law say? What does the Mosaic law say? I have to do this. I have to be nice to the others. I have to help everyone, help my friends, blah, blah, blah. And Jesus said, okay, go and do it. But the guy said, but I do that already, master. I'm sorry. And then he said, okay, so if you do that already, happy days for you. But Jesus understood, Jesus could read inside of his heart that perhaps he thought he was doing a lot, but he wasn't. Because so many of us, we do certain things because we want appreciation for the others. And that's what this rich man was doing, because he was doing this to make everyone happy in society. But then Jesus said to him, do to the others what you'd like to be done to you. That's all the law and from the prophets. So forget about everything that you know and just do to the others what you'd like to be done to you. Why am I saying this? Because if you don't know what is the God's law, if you haven't heard about this expression, God's law, if you don't know if it's good or not, like Stevan was saying, ask yourself, if I say that to Stevan, if I say that to Patrocínio, to Leah, would they be happy? If they say that to me, actually, would I be happy myself? If the reply is no, it's no, perhaps you should rethink.
Yeah.
So anything that you know, that you ask yourself, should I do this or should I not do this? And if you are in doubt, maybe it's not the best thing to do. Kardec says to us in the Spirit's book, when should I know if the inspiration comes from a good spirit or a bad spirit? And the Spirit says to Kardec, normally, always the first inspiration that you get is from your good spirit, your mentor. And it's most of the time it's going to be good. But then we are in doubt, and then when the other side of the spirituality comes to us and start to to inspire other things to us, other ideas. So Kardec is saying to us, always the good inspiration in general is going to be good. So once you are in doubt, close your eyes and say, okay, what am I doing? Is that good or bad? You will get the reply. As Stevan said, you don't have to be a medium, you don't have to be a spiritist, you don't have to be anything like this. So God is giving to us all the opportunities to fail less and less and less. But what we do, we like to fail. We enjoy being the rebel ones. We enjoy to say, oh, I didn't know, I was the victim, I was born like this, I was born like this. But God, that's why God doesn't care, as Stevan said, how many times we fail, because he knows one thing. Remember, he created the entire universe. So what does he know? He knows that Wanderley can fail 1 million times, but Wanderley cannot fail forever. So Kardec knows that we can slow down the progression of society and our progression also, but we cannot stop forever. But the problem that we are facing here is, more I become rebel, more I suffer in this life or in the next life. So that's why you have to balance. Do I really want to be in this situation in the future? Have I not learned already the lesson? That's why Kardec is trying to say to us, think twice, because God doesn't care about what you do. But at the same time, he created the laws. It's up to you what you're going to be doing with your life. But he loves us. But do we love ourselves? Because the love of God is not enough. Sometimes I have to love myself in order to do good things. Stevan can say to me here every Tuesday and Thursday, Wanderley, you are good in doing that. You are good. But if I don't believe that I'm good, Stevan can shout at me. I won't see. But sometimes, guys, we don't want to understand that we are good at something because we don't want to become responsible. And everything you hear in the question 963 and 964 is about the responsibility of the Spirit. Are we responsible for what we do? Do you want to be free? Because if you want to be free, you have to be responsible for what we do. Most of us, we don't want. We want to still blaming someone else or life. It's much easier, isn't it, Stevan? I like to be blaming Stevan.
Exactly. I didn't know. No, Wanderley did. He let me to do it.
That's it. Yeah, he told me to do it. But if he didn't say, as Stevan said, he kind of led me. He kind of made me think that I should do or not. Guys, come on, we are not kids.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, and Leah put here a comment saying, "Camel through the eye of a needle,
Yeah.
better than rich man into heaven." And this, it's very synchronized with question 965 from the Spiritist book, where Kardec asked, "Is there anything material about the joys and sorrows of the soul after death?" So, why Jesus was rejected when he was among us? Because everybody was waiting for like a humble coming, They're gonna free us from the Romans. They will stop all starvation. They will cure all the diseases. They will do all this. He's with his power, like all these, like someone who is gonna, like a Rumble, they're gonna fix everything.
Big soldier.
Yeah, with a knife, he killed 300,000 guys,
Yeah.
So, and instead came someone who is saying, if they slap it in your face, give it the other face. When he asks you, give the coin, who's the face in that coin? So give to him. It belongs to him, not to you. if it's fair to pay tax or not. So, based on this, do you think our happiness is in material things? When we put our happiness into material things, it doesn't long last. Of course, when you buy a new car, it's wonderful, you know, for those who drive. For the girls, when you buy a new shoes, it's wonderful, of
Be
course.
careful of your comments.
Why?
No, because girls drive also. Girls is they
No,
don't,
but
that also happens too.
I'm saying this because I know a lot of girls love shoes, you know.
I'm joking, Steven. I'm
No.
joking.
So, but I'm saying this, but all the happiness of that moment lasts for, I don't know, a week, a days, months, but will finish. It will finish. So the point is, if I rely my happiness in a way to acquire something, and we can see like so many people when they see these rich guys, you know, like uh, 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 doing traveling, knowing the world, you know, they have like fancy boats, huge parties, private airplanes, all these wonderful, and everybody know. But most of the people they say, "Oh, I want to have his life or her life. I want to." And someday we have the announcement in the newspaper that that person has killed themselves, killing himself or herself.
Hmm.
So what's the point here? The person had the boat, the shoes, the car, he or she had everything they can, but at the end they kill themselves. When we analyze this point, already give us what is the true happiness. The true happiness is the love we have with each other. The true happiness is seeing my brother progress, achieve his goals, contemplate his goals, and he contemplate my goals without any prejudice, without any selfishness. It's just I'm happy because he's happy. You know what I mean? It's so big. This, I think that's the word. You know, I am happy because he's happy. It's like when you love someone, but that person doesn't love you in the same way. And you look to that person and say, I love you so much that I want you to be happy with or without me. Go and find someone you want to make happy. Once we reach that kind of love, that kind of feeling, you know, around us, this is the true happiness. I bet you guys. I really bet you. Let's when we have all this pandemic time finished, when you do a kind of charity, but put your hands, not just give you the money. Say, okay, here that 1,000 euros, 10,000 euros. No, I'm saying really do your charity. You know, like going to Africa and build some houses. You know, make some, give clothes for those who don't have clothes. Like in Brazil, there are a lot of spirit center providing they call a fraternal soup. That feeling when you help someone, when you finish, like, hey guys, job done, let's go home. That feeling you have, that sensation you have, because you helped someone, you put clothes to someone who doesn't clothes, put a shoes to someone who doesn't shoes. You feel with that joy for many days, more than when you buy a car. And you did what? Nothing. You just help it. Okay, your face tell me you want to say something, Wanderley.
No. I think I like the examples that you gave, but at the same time, we don't have to think big. I think I understand what Steve is saying, but we can, like Kardec says here in the question, the material happiness is something that is just for a while. Because Stevan said, I'm gonna be happy if I have that car, and that happiness is gonna be something that it won't last for long. For some people, it may last for years. For some people, for days. That's why Jesus and all the good masters, all the great spirits which came to earth, they always told us, do not concentrate in having, but try to concentrate, try to spend your energy and your time in being. And being to become good. Being, I mean, to become someone better. That's why Plato used to say this, Socrates used to say this, that we should become better people, and we should try to analyze better our thoughts and our actions in order to understand us. Psychology is saying that to us, that once we are aware of ourselves, of our ego, and of our shadows, we can live better because we are aware that we are not perfect yet. So we have this downside. So once you try to spend time in becoming someone better, it's much better than try to spending time and money to try to conquer things. Yeah. And if you cannot go to Africa to help kids, that's fine. You can do charity. You can do in many, many other ways.
Stay off your neighborhood.
That's it. Sometimes you have someone, maybe you live in a place, and all the time that you go to a shop, for example, here in Dublin, I don't know, guys back in America, I know in Brazil we have, or I don't know where Leah is. She's in Norway. Sweden, sorry, Leah. So maybe you don't have much in Sweden also, but here in Dublin, any Centra is like a conventional, how you call the store, like 7-Eleven, that you buy groceries and stuff like this. You always have someone there who maybe perhaps is an addictive to alcohol or drugs, and they ask you money. I don't give money, but whenever I can, I say, are you hungry? Yeah. So do you want to go and eat something? I get for you a pizza. You know, you go there, spend €3 in a Centra pizza. The guy is happy. I'm not saying that everyone should give something material, but maybe that person just want not the pizza, but to understand, hey, he thought about me. That person wants to feel appreciated. And once you buy a snack, a bar, or whatever, something to the person, because I don't give money personally. I never give money to people here in United because I know they're going to take drugs. And they say to me, I want your money to buy drugs and buy alcohol. You know, the guys, I talk to the guys. They are honest, most of them. But sometimes if you give to them a bar of chocolate, and then you spend with them 10 minutes talking, you are doing charity there, because that person is going to say, I beg money here all day. No one looked at me, but that person spoke with me 10 minutes. That person asked, how was my day? And guys, if we realize that we have this power in our hands, if we realize that we don't have to give money to everyone, or you don't have to give money at all if you don't have for yourself, but just give your time, your appreciation to those people, I'd say you're gonna feel much better. And Divaldo Franco, he always said, I do what I do in order to help kids back in Brazil. It's true. But Divaldo knows the power of doing good. He does all that goodness, not only for the others, but for himself. That's why he's there living until he's 93 years old, he's living like if he was a young boy with quite good health for someone his age, because all the goodness that he does, he practices, comes back to him, and he knows that. As all the evil that we do, all the wrong actions that we do, comes back to us also. So we can do, some small things. André Luiz says to us in the book Action and Reaction, if humanity knew, like here, Kardec says here, that God, he knows everything that we do. He knows everything what's going on in the universe. André Luiz says to us, if we knew the power of our small actions and of the words that we say without thinking, the power which these small things they have, not only on us, but on the environment that we are living, a huge power upon the others, we would be more careful. Because, I don't know, power, as people they say, words how they say words are power, they have power, something like this.
The words have
And
power.
that's true. Yeah, and that's true. But your good actions, small ones, have power also. So try to do this next time someone asks you something, even if you are a bit annoyed with that person, try to ask that person, how are you? Try to ask a simple question, how was your day? And try to listen to that person. I'd say it's gonna be, you guys gonna feel a lot of pleasure. I think. I try to do that. I don't do that all the time, because sometimes I'm in a hurry and I don't care. I just go and do what I have to do. But whenever I can, I try, and it helps me.
Look what Saul Souza wrote here. Hi, we can do charity home too, being more patient with one another. That's where everything starts at home, Saul. Everything starts at home.
Yeah.
Like we are family, and we are family not because we need to be a family. We are a family because they need to teach a lot of things to us, and we need to teach a lot of things to them as well. It's a mutual learning, a mutual process. No, there is no one less evolved and more evolved than family. Everybody's the same there. So I need to exercise my patience with my kids, with my wife. They need to exercise patience with me. I need to express my love. They need to express their love to me. So it's a mutual learning. You need to have that kind of feeling, like when your partner is down, you have to push him up, and the other way around. When he is in a very bad mood, perhaps stay quiet is the best thing, instead of pushing him, picking him or her. Like we needed to have this kind of wisdom to treat each other, and everything starts at home. Yeah, so we needed to focus on that, and we needed to make sure we are doing the right thing. And like Wanderley said, I'm listening my first impression. Sometimes I screw up. Yes. But the thing here is how you act, how you ask this, how you behave in the moments of difficulties.
True.
When you need to see that. Perhaps you receive the good advice, you listen the good advice, but your actions didn't express this good advice.
Because sometimes we are still learning.
Exactly.
But we cannot use this excuse forever, being plain and simple. Yes, we cannot say, I'm just a spirit, I'm going to reincarnate, I'm a new spirit. The spirits, André Luiz say to us, there is no recent created spirits on earth. All the spirits who are living on earth, They have had so many reincarnations already. So, guys, please don't write here in the comments, oh, I was just created 2 reincarnations ago. I don't know what am I doing. I am doing. No, guys, please. Let's have clarity. Please.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is. So, Wanderley, you need to go, my friend.
Yeah, guys, thank you very much. It was a pleasure. I have to go. Steven, good night.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
guys
you.
next week.
Thank you. See you on Tuesday.
See you. Bye. See you.
So let's keep going here in our discussion here. I like the question, and of course, Kardec asked the spirits, okay, why do human beings have such crude and absurd ideas about the joys and sorrows of future life? And, oh, Don, you are here, my friend. Thank you. So, and they said, and the spirit said to Kardec, because they are, the intelligence is not yet sufficiently developed. Let's talk more about what is the intelligence more developed. The intelligence here is not you are smart or not smart. I'm saying here intelligence is how how much knowledge you have acquired in order to take a decision. It's like the same thing when you ask for, I asked my daughter, 4 years old, to take a decision, something very important. And I have to take the decision. So which one will you have the more accurate decision? Most of the times, the oldest. No. Why? Because the oldest person, they lived more, they acquired more knowledge, they acquired more experience, they know some tricks, and they are more able to give you a better advice. And this applies to us as well. This applies with our incarnation. Some people here are more evolved than the others. I don't know how many incarnations I have had. I don't know how many incarnations you have had. But we are here all to learn. You know? And also, I like this what the Spirit said. Your language is too complicated to express what exists beyond your reach. Thus, it has been necessary to make comparisons, and you have taken such images as figures as reality itself. So again, I'm not saying we don't need to understand, to figure out everything. Saying I don't know, say I'm sorry, say I have no idea is part of it. It is. And you need to be part of this. You know, you need to. We need to. Okay, and you guys, do you have any questions? Do you have any comments? Let me see here. So, just to give you a taste to you, to you guys, how is the in this, like, high evolved spirits, how is they day to day? You know, like our day to day is like, I don't know, when you wake up in a very good mood, when you arrive at work you are in bad mood, when you go to your lunch you're in good mood, when you come back to your lunch you're in a bad mood, when you leave the job you are in a good mood. So we have this oscillation every day, which is good. It's not wrong. Okay, but when we're talking about a higher spirit, we're talking a spirit, they don't have these ups and downs. They don't have it. They don't have, is the answer. They don't feel hatred, jealousy, envy, ambition, or any of the passions that make people unhappy. See? That better salary, they don't need. That better job, they don't need. That better car, that better house, they don't need. They don't see this competition. Okay, what my neighbor is buying and what I buy. Oh, my neighbor bought a new car, so I need to buy a new car. My neighbor changed the mattress, I need to change my mattress. They don't have this comparison. Okay? And of course, as higher are the spirits, higher is their progress, higher is their evolution. Okay? And more detached from material things they are. Okay? Okay, so let me see. Leah put in here. I am thankful for every day, every trial to be better. Wow, this is wonderful. This is a powerful message, my dear. Yes, we need to be thankful. We need to live today as our last day. Because we don't know if we were going to wake up tomorrow. We don't know if we have time to do that charity. We think, oh, when I won the lottery, I will do that charity. No, do right now. If you don't have money, give your time. This is priceless. Sometimes they, like Wanderley said, they don't want money, they don't want food, they just want someone to talk. Or even sometimes, more often, not to talk, they need someone to listen, who listen them. You don't have to say a word, you don't have to say a single comment, but you need just to listen them. Their frustrations, their afflictions, their fears. That's what they need to listen. That's what they want to say. They want to be noticed. They want people care about them. So this is the true charity. When you care about the other. When you care about that person who is beside you. Okay? So we don't have questions here. Let me give you some announcements. Yes, today we do have announcements. And let me share my screen here. Okay, good. Will pop up soon. No, don't pop up. I will put it. Okay, so this Sunday, 12 o'clock Brazil time, 4 p.m. London time, and 11 o'clock Eastern time. We will have the last talk about from Divaldo, and we will have on the 2nd of June at 12 p.m. London time. We will have this talk with English subtitle. Okay, so don't miss this. Please join and see his talk here, his last talk here for the European countries. And let me see here why I cannot go. Well, it's not working, right? Okay, so this Saturday we will have a gathering, European Spiritists gathering. Okay, so it's 7 o'clock London time. Here's the Zoom ID. Please, if you want to join us. Stay with us, and we can see what's going on in other European countries, not just Ireland, in London. Okay, more countries. Also, on the 5th of June, we will have one more talk from the series of Leon Denis, The Problem of Life and Destiny, with our friend Munir Gariba. Okay, so please join us. You will see this in our Facebook and our YouTube, so feel free to reach them. Also, don't forget our program, our show, Spiritual Light, next Wednesday. And the topic is how to deal with losses during pandemic and prevent suffering. Okay, next Sunday, 2nd of June, 9 p.m. London time. And the last one, but not least. Okay, let's put this short movie here.
Welcome to the reading of the Spirit's book. I am Marina.
I'm Nady.
I'm Wanderley.
And we are here with this project. It's called the Reading of the Spirit's book. And this is a project from
The Spirit Society of Ireland
and the Irish Spirit Federation.
And the purpose of this project is just to bring more about Spiritism, also in the English language, but also in audio and video form, so everybody can benefit from what Kardec has put together.
Thank you very much, guys. Please subscribe to our channel and keep watching our lives on Facebook and YouTube. Thank you, guys, and have a good time.
Bye.
Thank you, Leah. Yeah, I was talking here. I forgot I'm on mute. So this is a wonderful project. Every Friday we will have a new episode, new reading from the Spirit's book. And tomorrow we're gonna be the first one. So tomorrow, 5 p.m. London time, we will have this first video. I'm dying to see your comments. Please subscribe on our YouTube channel on Kardec Radio, because Kardec Radio, we will stream this online as well at the same time. Okay? And that's it, my friends. Good to see you all here. Don, good to know you are still alive in Texas. So hope you are okay. Thank you everyone who put a comments here. Adriano Camelo, Gabriele de Lima, Lia, Evelyn, Sol, Patrocinio. Thank you guys. Thank you for this opportunity. Thank you for being here and follow us on our discussions here. Okay? Thank you. And we will see you on Sunday, but it's not going to be my talk. It's going to be Marina talk. Yeah, it's her first talk on Sunday. So Sunday, 11:15 a.m. London time, we will have Marina's talk, and she will give us her vision. Okay? So, Dom, safe travels for you, my friends. I wish you have a good journey and find everybody okay and is in a safe in Chicago. Okay? So thank you very much. I'll see you next week. God bless you all. And let me do the final prayer. So I want you to say thank you for all spirits, brothers and sisters who are watching us and watching us. Thank you for the comments. Thank you for the interactions. May we have a wonderful night. May we have a wonderful day. May we have the ability to understand what is charity in the true meaning and apply it in our life. So be it. Amen. Okay. I'll see you on Tuesday. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.